Were you a superhero fan as a child or as a teenager, or?
Were you a fan of Urkel as a child? Cause you dress like his ass. Goofy looking ass motherfucker. And why you keep looking at me funny? I oughta fuck you up.
Could you explain the idea behind Ultron? I mean, what is the real fear here?
The fuck you just say to me? Ultrasound. The only thing I fear from the ultrasound is that if the kid looked like me, it might actually be mine. I'm talking Dookie Brown music and you talking astronomy. You wanna see stars, nerd? You looking at one right now. Look, Dookie Brown said whatever the fuck he wanna say, and he makes hits.
And that's why he does what everybody fears, which is unleash this monster.
I'll unleash this monster on your mama, you keep talking shit. Look, I write my own music, I produce my own music, I rap, I sing, I dance. I done did rap songs, country songs, pop songs, you name it. I'm just a monster. You created this monster.
What do you think of the obvious parallels being made between you and Iron Man?
What about the obvious parallels made between you and Carlton Banks from Fresh Prince? Shit, Iron Man dope. We both unstoppable, multi-talented, and we get all the bitches. Man, when was the last time you had a slimmy on your chimney? You sound like you hating on Dookie Brown.
But he's becoming a much more likable character as well, isn't he?
I'm just gonna tell it like it is. All the bitches love Dookie. All the fellas wanna be like Dookie. Period.
I mean, what I'd really like to ask you about a quote you gave to the New York Times. And I don't want to pry, so if you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. But what you said to the New York Times once was, it was after your incarceration, and you said, you can't go from a $2,000 a night hotel suite to a penitentiary and understand it and come out a liberal. And I just wondered what you meant by that.
Figure it out, Urkel. Talking with that funny ass accent like you smart or something. Yeah, I was locked up, so now I'm staying in the finest hotels with your mama. Let me ask you a question. How many years you spend locked up, you Bryant Gumbel looking ass motherfucker? What you need to do is move your seat back about 10 feet because it smelled like somebody took a Dookie Brown in your mouth.
The statement sort of stands by itself, doesn't it? I mean, does that mean you're not a liberal, or that you came out of prison not being a liberal?
You stuttering ass bitch. When I got out of prison, I had 3 goals in mind. To make music, make money, meet honeys. That's it. Now I came here to talk about my music, and I even wanted to promote my new movie that's gonna be coming out. The story of Dookie Brown. Now, we either gonna talk about my music, promote my movie, or I'm gonna get up and leave this bullshit interview with your goofy looking ass.
I mean, you say we're promoting an interview, promoting the movie. I mean, obviously you're doing a promotional round of interviews, and
I mean, man, the fuck you even saying, dog? Seriously. Shit. Man, you getting on my nerves.
Yeah, well, okay, well then let me just ask you a few more questions and you can answer them if you want to and not if you don't want to. I mean,
you say 2 more minutes, Linda?
Well, I think we've got 3 more minutes on our...
Man, all I need is 3 minutes with your mama. She'll be calling Dookie daddy. Shit. You keep talking about the past though, motherfucker.
The reason I'm asking about the past is that you've talked in other interviews again about your relationship with your father and the role of all of that in, the dark periods you entered and taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether, you think you're free of all of that?
The fuck you say about my daddy? I should fuck you up right now.
Well, I'm just asking questions.
You asking some stupid ass questions. I ought to punch you in your motherfucking face right now. All I'm gonna say is, buy my music, go see my movie, subscribe on YouTube, Dookie Brown, and that's it. Yo, we out this bitch, Linda. Let's go.